Day, the 1st of the 1st 2018, and I wish everybody a happy new year. Now again, we've got the right to speak out, because what we're doing is taking images and photos of the skies, and when we see a big difference, we have again the right to speak out, because humanity have the right to know. Now, I took this image of the moon, and indeed I've been monitoring the moon for the past year, and it's been taking different paths. It's been very low on the horizons, and it is been moving in different areas as well, where it's been high above, and again we're seeing a huge light reflection of this celestial known body, the moon. Look at the colours as well on these cloud formations. Again, they were chemtrailing through the morning to the afternoon, through right to the evening skies. I will continue to monitor the moon as well as the sun, and I'm going to now show you on this video many photographs that are come in by fantastic genuine people from across the world, because this is why I'm here, to show the truth, to show that our skies are indeed changing with these up-to-date fresh photographs. So please enjoy this footage, and I'll get back to you very shortly. We've got this attachment that's come in from Roxanne from Salt Lake City. Now, many people still send emails in explaining that they chemtrail the area close to where we see the moon. Now, what you see on the screen just to the right hand side here is a chemtrail. You're seeing the moon, the reflection is very, very strong. Now, on another video in the past, I've explained as well about this light, bright reflection that's on the moon. Now, indeed, it has become progressively brighter. Let's just show you the next image that Roxanne sent in. Here is the other image as well. Now, indeed, you can see that chemtrail that's moving past as the moon is very bright up there as well. And again, I've had news media, false media, turn around and say that I'm saying that the moon is a reflector, a sun to a moon simulator, but it's not. All I'm saying is that it's very bright and it's reflecting very bright, just like a reflector in the skies. So the thing is though, something is going on, and we're just going to continue to show this difference. Let's move to another image. Stacey Wyatt from across the other side of the world just moments ago sent this email in with this photograph of the moon right now, and many other people are doing this too, because the path of the moon is a lot different now, a lot lower in the skies. So again, thank you again for this fantastic image, because we're going to continue. And isn't it strange how the news media still don't talk about chemtrails? Still don't want to talk about chemtrails. It is a situation that's occurring across our skies. And indeed, I do hope that Donald Trump opens up to this now, because it is a huge problem. We have another image that's just recently come through as well, from Elizabeth Brown, explaining of a dark chem shadow through all this haze that's being produced by HAARP. Every single part of that cloud system you see is artificial. When I say as well about that pink haze, as you can see just below, it is in fact from another object. Look to the left side of this genuine photograph that was recently put through of that white reflector. That shadow again is artificial. They're using other technology to spray and also cause this complete blockout of harmful aluminum, aluminium. I mean, it's all an agenda. This is still happening right to this hour. Here we have a video that's just come through from Christine from Romania. She is seeing a pink haze to the northeast skies. This pink haze shows up quite a lot, but many people around the world are reporting this. So let's play Christine's video. Okay, like I said in other videos, I feel that it's the right for everybody to have their footage shown on the videos, because again, what we're seeing is a pink haze. Now, I know the camera is facing on an angle, but showing the northeast skies and seeing that reflection is very interesting. We've just had this recent image also just sent in by Roxanne again from Utah, Salt Lake City. Now, what we see on the screen indeed is a lens flare just here. This is quite common, but we're seeing this chemtrail activity still happening right now. What is important as well, that there is no black dots. This is again a cover-up. Look on the buildings here. This shadow is all wrong, like we've seen in other photographs from other videos. This haze, this dimness through the skies, a cover-up. It is still continuing, so thank you again, Roxanne, for this fantastic image. We've got another image that's brand new, just come in 5 minutes ago. Now, this area is called Everett in Washington. Look closely, you can see those lines, them chemtrails, and indeed it's being spread everywhere. Just another fantastic photo, just showing you that everywhere is being sprayed in the higher populated areas. So thank you, David, for your kind long email, and if you catch any more photos, please do bring them in so I can show them. These attachments come in from Amy K. Jones, another fantastic member of our community, showing the dark shadows and this changing of this area that we see of the sun. On the photograph again, you are seeing these strange formations, these strange lines in the skies. But what brought me to this image is this reflection here and this shadow that's here to the top left corner, a dark shadow that's coming through. Now, again, they're painting the sky. I mean, all of it, again, is so unnatural. This is what we want. We want to see the genuine photographs of the people that are worried, and they want people to see this. They want humanity to look up and see these big changes. Amy also sent this truthful image in. All the images coming through are genuine. Look on the screen as well. That strange formation that's way up in the sky, and all this again is just chems. Lines in the skies, preparing for when the area of the sun, and this again would just cloak and cover. It is a cover-up. Every single day we are seeing the same style of this cover-up. We have other attachments coming in from Mary Zabriskie. Now, these people on the other side of the world, even Africa, is getting hammered with the skies with these chemtrails and strange formations. Now, yes, indeed, we do see a lens flare. Let's not worry about this. What we're seeing again is chems, trails in the skies, and this haze thousands of feet high. But look at these strange formations that we do see. Very, very strange these lines are, again, being produced by HARP, and there is a huge agenda. This kind lady also states as well, the blue sky has changed. The colour is so different, and even when she looks across those mountains, the hills, and seeing this dimness when the sun rises now, it is completely different. If you look carefully in the centre, you can just see the changes. This strange shape as well. And it is just amazing how people are not looking up, because it is indeed darkening. Just moments later, Mary turns the camera around to the east skies to notice again this very interesting image. Now, on the photograph, if you look in detail, something's wrong. Again, it is now raising to a situation where we see this reflector in the sky about 11:30. Look at the sky. Can you see the shadow just here? All the haze that thousands of feet high. This is a chem line, but you're seeing a shadow here. Red reflection, and also just on the ground, it is indeed showing a dark shadow, an artificial bright light that's coming from this reflector that's beaming across our land, that's harming all the trees and us and wildlife. We're not getting the right vitamins, vitamin D from the sun. We're not getting the health. It is very unhealthy what you're seeing on this photograph. This indeed is a chemtrail. All of it is. Where are the natural clouds gone? Just another fantastic photograph showing you that this isn't stopping. Oh dear, look at this photo as well. They indeed are not stopping. It is a huge problem. Look at this chemtrail, and look how this object starts beaming up brighter as all this chemical reaction to this area is showing you, to making you think that it is okay, everything's fine, but it is indeed not. Because again, when you see the dark blue skies, you can just see a change. The artificial sunlight that is beaming down, as you can see on this roof here on the land, is dimming. Many people now are waking up to the truth, and that is amazing, because now we need to speak out. So again, thank you, Mary, for these fantastic attachments, and if you catch any other attachments, please do send them in, because again, to the viewers, this and these images only just come in 1 minute ago. So you're seeing the skies now, today, on New Year's to New Year's Day. We have a panoramic view from Brooke Briggs from the USA, explaining as well that every morning when it's quite clear, he can see this object he doesn't believe to be the sun. It is far too white. He also says in his email that when viewing and taking these images, he sees a dark shadow to the outer area of this reflector, and indeed it's getting stronger, he states. All this again, he says, is a haze. They chemtrail earlier hours of the morning, and it's just a block to stop people seeing the truth. He's a true believer of the Nibiru system, and he understands and knows about temperatures, and indeed they've been affected by this system. So thank you again, Brooke, for this fantastic photo. Here we have 2 attachments that's come in from Monica from San Francisco, and indeed these images just come in 4 minutes ago. So as I'm talking through the video, these are being picked up right now. So this kind subscriber is stating that the sky is red, and in the background you can see the reflection of this object. It is indeed looking strange. Let's just move and show you the next image. There it is. It's zoomed out, and indeed what we're seeing is a red sky. Strange formations as well, the painted sky, and we're seeing again this beam of light reflecting through. Just another strange photograph, because what you're doing, if you look carefully around the outer side, it's black. Just another fantastic photo. Thank you for the 2 attachments, and please keep safe. We have another photograph that's just come through from Anna from Vermont. She states in her email now that when she sees the sun, the supposed sun that's rising, it is far too white, and what you're seeing above as well and around the area is this pink haze coming from another object that's out there in our solar system. Look at the reflection on the snow. Look how dim and dark it is for 9:45 AM. Now think back to the skies in the past, and indeed the skies were much brighter. Still, that news media are saying nothing. The weather channels on the news as well are still saying that everything's fine. When I do bring this up all the time, have you noticed that they start to bring out news reports and state that I go on about different things about the moon, but what it is just trying to sidetrack you to the truth, because what we're seeing indeed on these images, these genuine photos that have been brought in by genuine people that don't know each other, they just want the truth. They just look up and take these fantastic images, working very hard, showing you of this change. This is why I do this. This is why I'm here, because I feel that people have the right to know. This man that you can see on the screen now is Carlos Ferrada, a Chilean astronomer that has studied the skies and noticed this incoming system, and he's been speaking out for many years. He wanted the public to know the truth. Now, there's many truthers that are out there that have worked so hard trying to get the truth out to the members of the public, and still it's being slammed shut. They do not want this truth to come out. It's the biggest event in our lifetime, and when you see this man's face, you can just see the truth in his eyes. He's very worried, and indeed we should all now keep our eyes very closely fixed to what's happening to our skies. Now, this news clipping also was hidden. It was showing on the New York Times, and it states here as well that clues get warm in the search for Planet X. 30th of January 1983 by John Noble Wilford. Evidence assembled in recent years had led several groups of astronomers to renew the search for the 10th planet. They are devoting more time to visual observations with the 200-inch telescope at Mount Palomar in California. Now, this news was brought out and then it was just covered up. Let me move to the next part of the news. Here's the other source of information that can't be forgotten about from 1983. They are tracking two Pioneer spacecraft now approaching the orbit distant to Pluto to see if variations of their trajectories provided clues to the source of the mysterious force. So again, indeed, please remember the past of what was hidden from the public. Here's another piece of evidence as well that was hidden with the IRIS telescope, and they had hoped that a satellite-borne telescope, IRAS, launched last week that detected heat signatures from the planet or whatever is out there. Now, IRAS broke down. Now, that is our taxpayers' money, and we do have the right to know these things. As NASA, never a straight answer, are just not saying anything, are they? Now let's move on to other subscribers' images that have come in right now. We have an attachment from Steve C. from Kidderminster in the UK from the 1st of the 1st 2018 today, and look at the sky, look at the changes. We are seeing this now in the Northern Hemisphere. All that you see above on the screen is a huge cover-up. Can you see that orange haze again that we saw months back? Look to the left side, we're seeing a dark sky. Look at the natural cloud formations, they're doing nothing, they're being pushed down because of all this heavy amount of chemicals being spread. Now again, this kind subscriber states, chemplanes, early hours of the morning, spraying. Look again on the land, look how dim and dark it is for the time of the day, 12 PM, people with their car headlights on, and indeed it is an agenda. There is in fact something going on. We have never seen these skies before. That's why these genuine people bring in these images. These are genuine. We have other attachments come in just now from Sherry from Idaho. Now on the image we are seeing that pink reflection again, the different colour, and that haze on the horizon, and many chemplanes, many chemtrails sprayed thousands of feet high. Just lines again. Let's move to the next image that Sherry sent in. Now, Sherry sent this photograph in as well. As she sees the area of the sun that's rising, as the earth is rotating, you can see clearly the way that these chems spread out in the sky using different techniques to cover the truth. Now, I've got emails coming in as well saying, yes, we see chemtrails in these photographs, but what we are noticing through the different videos is there has been a change. There has been different colours and a progression of a cover-up. And we're going to get to the truth, we really are, because I can see that more and more photos are showing differences. Now the reason why I'm showing you this photograph as well is to prove to you as well from Sherry's images that this isn't normal clouds. This that you see is a just thick amount of chemtrails covering the dim sun, because like the UK that I saw this afternoon, it was like this. Okay, now many people point out the skies to people to say, what do you see? But people say just a white cloud and a sun that's just behind the clouds that they see of the reflection of the sun that's a long way out there in the solar system. But with Sherry's images, you can just see the progression, can't you, with the 3 attachments. And then you see this. This is unnatural, and indeed it's gone on far too long. We have 2 last attachments for this video that's just come in 2 minutes ago from Scott from Colorado. Now, Scott is viewing the skies. He's watched the videos. Now, he's been looking at the progression of the chemtrail activity, and he's gone out and taken a look for himself, and indeed he's very shocked to see that they're doing it over in his skies. Everything you see again is chems. No natural clouds. Now, I'm going to show you the last photograph, and it is overwhelming, where you'll see the dim sun. Here is the image, again, that Scott sent in, and indeed, this area you see now is dimming. The skies are becoming black, and then we're seeing this different colour here. Look at the in-between, you can just see that there has been a difference. Now, I'm also getting emails being sent through as well, saying since the last eclipse from the sun, things afterwards, right up to now, have indeed changed, looking different to the skies. So thank you for watching this video, and remember please that don't let anybody think for you. Please, all of you, please think for yourselves, because we've got